Get ready for the next battle.
Alright, well, we're fresh a few hours after the absolute travesty that was my Stormy Ascent practice. Now we're on our quest to defeat WumpaLewis' platinum time of 3:08:59. I double checked it. I died a million times just on the gem. So yeah, this relic is not going to be fun. Oh wait, the mask disappears. That's a wasted attempt already, but let's just play. For some reason I thought that the mask would just stay there so I could go and pick it up. But it actually vanishes, which is a bit of a shame, since you do have to lose a lot of time going back to get it. So yeah, the platinum relic time is somewhat lenient for a level of this length, but the level itself is not lenient. It's not as lenient as Sunset Vista anyway. The level's more difficult, and there's more places you can die. And also the time for platinum is not quite so lenient as it is for Sunset Vista. So yeah, I'm obviously not expecting to do anything good on this first attempt. I'm just gonna see what happens. And what's happening right now is already a bad start. Yeah, so if I ever said just bounce on that 2 box in the thing, I know in theory that's what you're supposed to do, but in practice, I was literally going behind the 2 crate. So yeah, that doesn't really help. What did I say the time was? Was it 2:08 or 3? It was 3:08. So we're already only got 2 minutes left, and we've only just started the first layer at this point. Like the first like wall section. We've got to go down another time to come back up another time. Ideally, you want to keep an Aku mask for the spike section that's coming up. Not that, of course. It's a shame that they don't let you just like take a time loss there to get that Aku mask. That'd be cool. I would absolutely love another Aku, even if it cost me 5 seconds. Gotta wait for those stairs properly next time. That loses you about 2 seconds if you don't get that right. That makes it over. Probably could have made that, maybe not. Definitely not with that moonwalk. Well done, Crash. I saw Lewis actually make that jump, so I know that it is possible, and I just need to keep practicing it until I get it. I'm just going to go back down. Try and stay on the forefront. Alright, that works. You just need to make sure you're positioned a lot more forward than you think is necessary. And it probably only saves a second, but you know, that definitely is losing me time because I've missed it both times. And we are without an Aku mask, so I think we need to play a certain part of this level kind of safe. Right, that comes around. You can actually time that much better than I just did and actually do something good there. Comes back. Oh, that's the platform that Lewis was having problems with, where if you get it the timing wrong, you actually lose so much time. We're just going to keep going again. I need to learn more about the level, I need to learn what's fast. There's literally no point just restarting at the start here to figure out stuff. But the game's going to make me restart anyway. Again, the thing that's really sucky about this level is that those platforms that come in and out, they have completely different timers. So like, you think that you're going for one, and then you forget the timer on the next one, and it's just that ad nauseum. He makes that jump, doesn't he? He jumps like right over the stairs there. think we're far enough forward just to be safe. There we go. Okay, we've nailed that. So that part's 2 for 2 at the moment. That part I've not nailed. I've missed that 3 times in a row. And if you don't like spin it immediately, you are basically just losing time. Okay, that's much faster if you can do that. Oh no, I've missed the cycle. So you have to wait there because I missed the cycle. And I missed it anyway. Well, get fucked. Like, what is that? Like, you only get 1 shot at getting that jump, and if you don't, you have to wait, like, what, 500 years for the next one? Let's try and speed her up a bit. Let's try hopping a bit more. No, 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 no. That was interesting. Yeah. No, again, we're just going to keep going. What's the point? What's the point in restarting? We don't know enough about the level. What am I doing? What am I waiting for? I've literally lost my mind already. Okay, yeah, let's not go over to that far left platform. It's completely pointless. Okay, 3 for 3. And we've made that. That bird does not seem to launch you quite as high as the other ones. No words. This level's going to take me days, I can feel it. The just difficulty spike compared to every level that I've faced so far is just intense. Like, as I said, when I got gold, I was literally, like, waiting for almost every single platform, and I still got gold. Platinum, you don't quite have that amount of leeway where you can literally wait for that many platforms. Right, I'll be on the right cycle here. Yes, we were on the right cycle then, you prick. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. That was smooth. That was not smooth. And the thing is, when you lose that mask, you lose basically any hope you have of getting the relic. You need it so hard for later. Well, didn't help us that time, unfortunately. 3 out of 4 attempts. If you miss it like that, like I just did, you probably just about break even with time. Maybe even actually just slightly lose time. It's hard to say. But you definitely don't do anything good with it. We have yet to make it anywhere consistent. What's weird is I think when I was going for the gem, I hadn't died by this point yet. Like, I think I made it to the sort of like downward slide part before dying in the last one. So I'm a bit surprised at how much trouble I'm having with this first part. Like, I wasn't actually anticipating to lose too much time on this first part. Okay, that's nice. That felt quick. Then you make this cycle anyway, which is good. Missed that one though, which was not good. And yeah, I think I need to wait a little bit longer to get that. Made that. Alright, let's do this. Let's do it. The section of doom. It's as soon as that fucking Albert Einstein bastard starts throwing these potions that, like, all planning goes out the window. Over, 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 over. Okay, that was good. That was good, that was good, that was good. Oh, yes. Just about made that. And we still got our Anaku. Okay, and we got another Aku now, okay. So there is another Aku a little bit later on, which is good to know. Right, and then we can take... Oh gosh, I missed all of the time crates, but what are you going to do at this point? Alright, we just keep going, we need to learn more, but yeah, that's a lot of time crates I just missed. Yeah, no, that jump, believe it or not, it's weird. The idea of a platform coming towards you, you think it's going to be an easier jump. It absolutely is not. It's way harder. That was a very slow start. Lost so much time there. But again, we are going to do every single run until we die. There's just literally no point in restarting in a level that I just don't know. Like, that gem stuff, like, that I just did, it allowed me to know what's coming, but do I feel practiced? Absolutely not. I don't feel confident at this level. I'd wait for a bit higher. Too high. Yeah, that's fun. That's fucking fun. It's fun, isn't it, waiting for fucking platforms? It's really fun. Yeah, this is fun. Wait for platforms, they said. It's gonna be a really good time. Like, instead of, like, doing, like, rolling stones where, like, the timing is actually, like, decently fun. Yeah, just wait for platforms all the time. It's what the audience wants. That aircon remote did not work. Pause it. Nice. Not nice. Definitely not nice. Would have liked to keep that mask. Stupid bastard. Yeah, the thing that really sucks about vertical platforming in this game is just Crash's jump height is pathetic. He just does not jump very high. Let's make some progress here. Jump in. Next one. There we go. Yeah, that's nice. That was also nice. Puts us on a good cycle for this. I think I've missed the cycle. Okay, still alive. The cycle wasn't quite what I was expecting. It's actually insane that they thought it was a good idea to put an obstacle in the game where if you miss that one cycle, your time might take, I don't know, 6 times it could go backwards and forwards before you get another chance again. Yeah, this... I know it's called Stormy Ascent, but like, the Ascent part is a really terrible game mechanic. And it wouldn't be if Crash just controlled, like, a little bit better. He just controls too heavy, he doesn't jump very high. It just makes going upwards a real chore, a slog. And you know that you've done bad game design if, like, a platforming thing feels like a slog. It's like there's one, I really love the platformer Celeste, but there's one really terrible part of Celeste. That was way too soon. What are you fucking thinking, you dumbass? But there's an unforgivable part of Celeste where you have to do vertical platforming, and it gives you the smallest, it's really near the end of the game. It's really, like, it's supposed to be the hardest level, kind of like this one, where it's just the room for error is so small that it's just not fun to do. At least with Celeste though, like, obviously you're going to respawn, like, at the very start of that zone that you're in. Whereas with, you know, with this, like, obviously a Relic run, you're going to start back at the beginning. With the exception of the very end, having a very difficult checkpoint, the checkpoints on Stormy Ascent are quite good. The last little sort of run of the level though, when I was doing the gem, it really could have done with like an extra checkpoint at some point, but overall... What am I doing? Like, I'm trying stuff that I know don't work, like, from experience, so why am I trying it? But yeah, I think, just like if you recall my episode of Slippery Climb, my biggest gripe is that I just don't have fun with the level. The platforming's not enjoyable, it's boring. I know I said I want to restart because I'm without an Aku, and that sucks. If I lose an Aku too soon, I just don't want to continue, to be honest. Right, you get on there at 4 seconds if you time that right. Whereas if you time it wrong, you actually get there on like 6 seconds. I'm sure you can make that. Call me pessimistic, but you can't really blame me with a level like Stormy Ascent. It's not really designed with the intent of giving the viewer or the gamer a good time. It's just designed to be a bit of a bastard. Right, let's not mess up this really simple pattern that we've witnessed a lot. Damn, did not speed me up. Still seem to be on the same cycle, which is good. That would have been really sad if I was not. Okay, we'll take it. We survived. Just keep going. I thought for sure I was going to die there. One of the few times where the game was nice. Try and save this Aku. Whatever. We made it to the part that matters. I could have made that, couldn't I? Right, this jump here is really dodgy. You've got to start the jump a lot sooner than you think. And we have just over a minute to finish the level at this point. That's how scary this is. Yeah, I have about a minute until Lewis's time is up. That's what terrifies me the most. But this is the first I've got so far. And it really does make a difference having that Aku to lose on the spikes, because you save a good amount of time. No, 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 no. Get fucked. I sort of felt as soon as I jumped in, oh, this is probably going to be a little bit of a dip. So take it hard. I am not nailing this starting cycle at all. Like, I'm so much slower than Lewis. It's not even funny. We're out an Aku. Great. Fuck this level. Like, it's just not fun. Like, I genuinely, believe me when I say this, I don't mind the side-scrolling part. Like, at the top. I don't mind it at all. I just really hate the ascending platforms. It's just boring. It sucks. It controls poorly. I hate it. It's just... I'm so glad that Crash 1 is the only Crash game that has it. Like, what Crash 2 and Crash 3 did really well was realize that it's just not enjoyable to go up and down in levels like this. I've got so much time to make up from how poorly that start went. I probably should have just, like, restarted again. Might as well just get the practice in while we can. It's fucking bollocks. I think that's why I enjoyed the lab so much, because the lab, it's just all forward platforming. You can see everything that's coming. You know what's going on. There's no bullshit spikes like this. The electric gates all follow a cycle, even though it seems random at first. With enough patience, you can figure out the cycles. This one does have cycles, but there's so much, like, preciseness involved with, like, every single cycle. Oh, I've missed it now. You know what this means, don't you? It means that I have to wait 1,000 years just to have a chance at crossing over this area. Like, look how fucking slow that is if you mess it up. You lose about 5 seconds. That's, like, unforgivable. Never mind. Yeah, it's one of those funny things, is a lot of people in the comments sections of videos were like, the lab and generator room are the hardest. The lab and the generator room levels were my absolute favourite. They were the most fun. They were fun to do. Because a lot of it is skill-based. I'm not saying that Stormy Ascent doesn't require skill, but there's a hell of a lot of luck involved just because the level's that long that you just need luck to be on your side quite a bit to make sure everything you're going for goes smoothly. Just over. I'm gonna miss that because of course I am. We're just proving Lucy's point that because it's so inconsistent getting that too, I can kind of see why he didn't bother with it. It is obviously a lot faster if you get it every time, but it's just frustrating to miss. And it's really easy to get wrong. Missed the cycle again, so I'm going to lose this next part now. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do there, though. If the guy is just in that particular cycle, what am I supposed to do? There's actually nothing I can do. It's so specific, I hate it. It's like, that is the worst cycle in the entire game. Anything that makes it so that you can't complete the run because of that kind of level of bullshit does not deserve to be in the game. Yeah, people are like, oh, the lab platinum, that's a really unfair platinum. Like, you can only beat the lab when the game lets you. Nope. The lab is actually a really fun, super fun platinum relic to do. This is not. I'm probably only about, I don't know, maybe 30 attempts into it so far, and I've already just had enough. You dirtbag. That was a fast recovery from a very slow start. See? What's that hitbox? Where's that hitbox coming from? Like, is the glass shattering through my fucking ribs now? Just make it make sense. Like, did they, like, elevate the level of hitbox for that particular file? I don't know. But I do know that I'm on for a very terrible time getting to the top here. Get the f*** to, mate. Come on, sort yourself out. Like, if you've been with me this entire series, there's been hardly any levels that have made me miserable. This level sincerely makes me miserable. am I supposed to do there? I can't do it any faster. Like, he just happens to be throwing the file when I get there. And then it messes up this cycle completely. So that I literally can't make it. And then you gotta wait for that, and that's really fucking slow. Or I'm just not getting there, like, he's already always, like, doing the thing. Great, we're out an Akku. This is gonna be a really bad time now. Somehow survive that. What do I do here? Jump over, that's what we do. Come on, come on. Again, I don't really mind too much if I don't get the job done. I just want practice further on in the level. Then what am I supposed to do there? Like, the cycle just fucking changes every single time. I was literally this angry getting gold, and so out of all the levels I've been dreading, this one is by far the highest. I was really excited to do pretty much every other level, except maybe, I don't know, Jaws of Darkness. I wasn't too excited to do that, I guess. Actually, that's a lie. I kind of underestimated Jaws of Darkness. I thought Temple Ruins was easy. Like, what's going on with the cycle? What is going on with the cycle? Goodness gracious me. I don't want to play video games anymore, Mum. I want to be a real boy. I want to go out and fucking do stuff that's fun. This is not fun at all. I would not wish playing this boring ass level on my worst enemy. Look at that, like, the cycle is just different every time I get there. That's the good cycle. That's the cycle that works. It's just a shame that it's not there every time, so that you can kind of learn the level. Alright, miss it, sure. Miss that really easy jump. The only positive is the 2 allows you to kind of break even if you mess that up. My old friend from Slippery Climb, when Crash kind of just free falls to his death without reason. Like, this is a level I would really love to play without the sound, but there's so many sound cues in this level. For, like, the stairs and whatnot. Let's just keep going. Just keep fucking going. Never mind. Just keep. To Lewis's credit, he at least figured out the start really quickly. I still am not consistently even doing the starting part. I'm having a better time in the middle section than I am the start. Like, yes, I'm not saying he got the starting section correct every time, but he figured out the cycle. I still don't understand the cycle. The elevator does not match up. Oh my gosh, we made that jump and then we missed out anyway, so it doesn't really help. Yeah, Lewis is right, that 2 crates fucking shit. Doesn't help at all. I'm gonna keep getting it because I'm just gonna hope that one day that you make the elevator, but something tells me that ain't gonna happen. Crash nearly did the launch of Doom there. Come on, come on. Finally, a little bit of good fortune on actually the good cycle for a change. Hallelujah. Oof, that was disgustingly tight.
Giggity, 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 ooh!
Still, we're at a thing. We're at a thingamabob. That's fine, that's fine. Take that. Okay, we're at a thing. We're at a new place. Well, we've been here before, but you know, we've not got much experience over here. So I'm really happy. Over, 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 bang. Smooth. Right, just get me to the top, please. I want some more practice up here. I think I've only got this far a single time. Come on, we're about a minute off. Dush, 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 dash, dish, dush, dish, dush, dash. Oh yes. No mistakes, please. It's not often we get here. I think this is the first we've been so far. Possibly that staircase there, I might have fell down. Jump. Very nearly died there, but come on. This is the scary part after... Yeah, that's where I died last time, and there's no escape. I forgot about that platform that you have to wait for it from the gem experience. I was so close to the end. I was so close to the end. God have mercy on my soul, I was so close to the end. Am I going to get a run like that again? Well, of course I am, but... Am I? I think I get a run like that again soon. There's so much that had to go right there to get that far into the level. So you missed that elevator anyway, so... Not really sure if it helps. I'm not sure if I can even get the elevator, though, even if everything's done correctly. Hard to say. Probably not. So it might end up helping reduce the deficit a little bit. Not a lot. Probably talking about half a second deficit. I made that consistently every fucking time. Why not this time? Welcome to Crash Bandicoot Insane, where you press the jump button and he doesn't fucking jump. He doesn't jump. Because that would be too easy, wouldn't it? Like, if in this jumping game, the guy jumps. When you tap A, he doesn't slide on an invisible surface. And he doesn't take damage from an invisible hitbox. Oh my gosh, we made it. We made the stair. And he actually jumped that time. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, we made the stair. What's going on with that? That is out of sequence. You see that? That was out of sequence. It's supposed to activate at the same time, but it didn't. And now the whole cycle's messed up because it doesn't make sense. We lost so much time there. Alright, we were ready for you this time, you foul-throwing bastard. Missed it. Of course I missed it. Of course I did. We were so close, Toonie. We were so close on that last run. We were like really, really close to the end of the level there. And that bastard section that always gets you on the gem, he got you again. What's the timing gonna be like now? Issue. Steve and I. You've made this personal. It's not the same. It's just not the same. It's never the same. The cycle is never the same. It just isn't the same every fucking time. Somehow, WumpaLewis was always on a very consistent cycle at the start. Tell that to me. Tell that to my cycle that's never fucking consistent. Lost an Aku there, but like it's the only way to make that cycle. If you miss that, good fucking luck. Seriously, if I could start this level at the top of this section, I would be really fucking happy. I would take this level 1,000 times over. Because at least that is somewhat fun. Going up this part every time is the worst torture. It's like, I would call it mind-numbing. And we reserve that for activities such as like watching paint dry. That's what this is. This is mind-numbing. I won't feel like an ounce of pride or joy when I finally get this done. I will just feel absolute relief that I never have to do it again. Alright, we made that cycle. Hooray! That's one good thing. Alright, let's just wait. Definitely can make that jump because we've done it before, but do we want to lose another run there and go back to the Stairway of Hell? Just to get another shot at like a fun part of the level. Oh no, lost both masks. The hitbox on that spike is disgusting as well, so I'm really happy I got away with that. That was a big time loss. Come on, we need to make that time up by just being speedy as hell. 1, 2. He's gonna throw it on that, so we can't do that. Here we go. Rash just did not jump then. I am lucky to have got away with that. I've probably surrendered beating WumpaLewis at this point, or even getting a plat. There's just been too many fuck-ups, but see if we can just, again, get some practice up here. You know what, I'm just going to restart every time that first stair doesn't work out. What's the point? I need every second. Restart. This is going to be fun, isn't it? Restart simulator. Because they decided to put a really fucking shitty cycle at the very beginning. Don't know what it's going to be like now. Yay. Roll the dice. See what you get. So I need to remember now. I might actually start doing that. I might start pausing at certain sections just to remind myself what to do. Like that stairway that I just died on in the last run. I might actually like pause on that section just to have like a breath and think about what's coming. Okay, I think we're on the correct cycle here. Yes, we are, because the lift was coming towards me. That's a relief. Okay, and we got the good strat that time. See, I wish I could just practice this part like more, because it's like this part is not like too boring, this side-scrolling section. It's like good old-fashioned platforming. Didn't mean to get stuck like. Oh no! I did it again. Satuna, you're having fun with that cycle. You were doing really well up until that point. Yeah, well, have this platform that's just going to nudge you to the right for some reason. Oh yeah, I should really be using... I probably should be using D-pad for this level. I'm still using analog, but I should change to D-pad right now. While I've got a second to think. Shit, we've missed the cycle. I don't understand that cycle at all. Like, sometimes it's correct, and sometimes it's just not. What are we supposed to do when it's not? We're supposed to stick this finger right up the developer's arse every time it's not correct. Itchy neck. cycle is just random every time. You just need the good cycle or you're fucked. That's how it is. Jack shit. Very nearly did the Crash of Doom, where he kind of just like yeets himself off the cliff. He loves to do that to me. Alright, go, go, go. Smash. We fucked it again. We're on the shitty cycle again. Because I can't control what that guy's doing. I have zero control over what that guy's doing. If he wants to do a shitty cycle. Like, I literally need to restart the run every single time he does that. What else am I supposed to do? He's inconsistent, he's on his own cycle, it doesn't match anything else that I'm doing in the game, unless he's on some kind of global cycle where he's throwing stuff from the very beginning of me turning on the game. Wait, I kept a mask. No, 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 no. 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 No fucking way, dude. No fucking way, dude. Seriously, like, I was debating whether or not to do a dev series after this. But if I do, I'm just ditching Stormy Ascent, because fuck it. Like, there's no amount of credibility that you could get from doing this level that would make it worth doing again. It's just so fucking boring. It's long, it's boring, it's long, it's boring, it's long, it's boring. Oh yeah, that strategy I said to try that might make it a little bit less annoying. Pause, think about things, and then continue going. Could be a detrimental thing because you might just be like in sync with the timing bodily wise, but I don't know. Alright, let's see what cycle Uncle Roger's gonna give us this time. You see, this cycle's consistent. This one, however, is not. Okay, he threw the potion. Alright, we're off cycle. Good to know. So we gotta wait. And wait. And wait. Get that one instead. So if you do that, you avoid the spike. That's good to know. One minute to go. I'm gonna need a miracle to achieve it this run now, but for sure I was gonna lose it. Then it's the next one, isn't it? The next staircase is the one that's really fucked up. Is it this one? No, it's not this one. Again, we're gonna make use of pausing here just to think. Is it this one? Yes, it is. That's the one. Good use of the pause there, Tooney. That's a strat. Come on. Right. Think. This is the bird. He's gone that way. Right, we want to get him on this one. No, we don't, apparently. When did I jump on him last time, then? We wouldn't have got it that time, we were too close to time limit. Still, I need to figure that bird out, and I don't know what I did wrong there. I'm pretty sure that's how I got him last time. you. Fuck you. Crash devs. Fuck you. It doesn't sound that crazy, like the fact that I've probably maybe done 60 attempts, but that's because the level is so fucking long, and the first part is so tedious, that like, your attempt count is literally padded out by the fact that there's not really much you can die to at the beginning, or it's just really slow and boring. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, yes, yes. That's like the first big hiccup is that part. Once I'm over that part, I'm a little bit more optimistic. The second fucking part was not even that. Quit the game at that. What's the point in this shitty game? Why am I doing this to myself? How high is Crash gonna jump? Is Stormy Ascent gonna like let Crash jump the correct height? Probably not. Is that cycle going to treat me nicely? Barely. It's an interesting way to hit the ball there, Crash. Alright, sure. You do need to be braver on that particular sector. Not gonna lie. That worked out in my favor. You see what I mean about just the game needs to kind of let you win sometimes? Like, me making that was the game just giving me a chance there. Pause, break. Bang, bang, bang. Pause, break. Right, these are the fast platforms. Out, in, out, 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 out. Breathe, what's coming up next? It's the stairs. Fast stairs, they're okay. Next stairs, they go quickly. These ones. Down. Up. Down. Okay. What's going on here? Oof. I barely made that. That would have made me cry. Right. We are coming to the jump. That's not the jump, is it? What do we want? Come back, come back, come back, come back. Come back. Oh my gosh. I don't understand that jump. I don't understand that jump. I don't understand that jump at all. It's just not what it was like in the gem challenge, so I don't understand it. I didn't get it that time. I've like been bounced up onto the platform, but it didn't work. This is a really long video already, probably. Scientist, I think. Are we on a different cycle here? What's this? No, we're on the right one, but the that platform was going in a completely different way than normal. So, yep, proving our point once again. Right, annoying part number 1, beaten. Annoying part number 2, we are entering Over. 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 Hey. We'll wait for the next one, we'll play it safe. Not sure if I can afford to play it safe there. Like, that might be a place I need to save time in the future, is taking that risk. 1, 2, 3. Got stuck on it. Not a fun place to get stuck on. I now don't have a wacky backy mask for some key moments. Like, it is good to keep that extra Aku Aku mask because these spikes here can obviously hit you, as can the lab assistant at the very top. Like, there's a lot that can still go wrong. Like that. Like, that's enough to ruin the entire run. Like that. Like, that's enough to ruin the entire run. Like that. Like, that's enough to ruin the entire run. Like that. Like, that's enough to ruin the entire run. You are fucking kidding me. You are fucking kidding me. You're gonna ruin the what? You're gonna ruin the run with that. You're gonna pull that bullshit. You're gonna ruin the run. I don't want to play this game anymore. Like, sorry, like, I just don't. I want to play Crash 2. I want to play Crash 3. That's not a good sign. The platform's the wrong way. Oh, alright. There is some absolute tomfoolery that goes into that. And unfortunately, we're out of mask now. So we've got to be really careful. No, we don't need to be careful because the game's going to do that anyway. Like, sometimes Crash is going to jump at the correct height. Other times he's not. Other times he's going to just jump a little bit short so that you could, like, reach out with your hands and pull yourself up. But no, that would require this game being good. Like, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. That sums up this level, is you jump and the game just decides, no, you're not going to jump. You're not going to jump at your full height in this vertical platforming section. Yeah, fuck you. You ever composed the music to this shitty level? You know what? Maybe I will crack open. I'm supposed to be on medication right now, but maybe I will crack open a beer. Like, this is absolute torture porn. Sweet sound of the rain. Right, we made it. Yay, that guy let us through. Yay, video game. Oh, yes, we made it. We made it. What do we do with drunken sailor? What do we do with the drunken sailor? What do we do with the drunken sailor? Flying away. There's an invisible. Alright, get this, get this. Guys, come closer. There's an invisible wall that just killed me. That exists in the game too. Invisible walls. That's enough for today.